Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Sagittarius. This is a singles reading, so this is for singles. This is in regards to love, and we are going to see what's up. What's up for you singles? So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Sagittarius? Queen of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you're holding on to your value. You know your value. You're waiting. The Queen of Pentacles is very down to earth, laid back. This is a creator. The Queen of Pentacles can make anything more beautiful. Her main focus is her home, her family, her bank account. You know, if this is not you that is focused on your money, your security, your stability, your home, your family, then it's somebody else that is in your energy. This is somebody that's looking at an opportunity. There's an opportunity right here, okay? Two of Pentacles reversed. That person can be behind you, though. I wonder if somebody has been focused on money, but now we have a shift, we have a change, because this is a shift. This is trying to find balance, a need for balance. We have the death of a situation. There's been a waiting period, perhaps, or a timeout, taking a timeout. Maybe there's been illness, or, you know, there's been some sort of significant suffering here. Ooh, on the defensive, always fighting. Five of Wands reversed, Devil reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. Interesting. Okay, Sagittarius. Two of Cups, Hermit reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed. So, Sagittarius, this is about who's in your energy, who's around you, could be who's coming towards you, whatever. Okay, we're just going to see what comes up. Looks like we have a nasty individual here. Somebody that is bitter, revengeful, spiteful, hateful, struggles with communication, may communicate very, very harshly, or at least has in the past. This is somebody that is illogical, may have been overly sensitive or too easily influenced by others. Not being logical. Typically this is a woman that is very, very bitchy. Now if this is you, don't expect to call anybody in, because who wants to deal with that? If this is another person in your energy, this could be an ex, it could be a mother-in-law, but we're talking about love. There is somebody here that is nasty, okay? The Queen of Swords in reversed is nasty. This person is definitely, it's either you or somebody that's been in your energy. Now this is a fight mode. It's always defending. It's needing to defend, wanting to defend. It's like dealing with opposition, always, you know, trying to maintain the position of authority. So I feel like it's time to slow down. I feel like you need to slow down. I think that maybe you need to take a time out. Maybe you need to relax. Maybe you're in a hurry. I feel like there's breaking free from some sort of codependent trauma bond here, right in the middle. That is right where you're at right now. This is either a disaster or things get worse. I feel like for some of you, you've been fighting with somebody. There's definitely a fight energy here. This is fight, this is fight, this is fight. It's like fight, 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 fight. You may be pushing people away. You may be pushing people away by trying to prove yourself in some way. So, like, it's interesting that I mentioned about the Queen of Pentacles being laid back, very focused, very grounded, okay? Perhaps in the past you've been grounded, but maybe you've lost your step, or, you know, this is like a clumsiness. It's like an out of control energy. It's like it's like falling apart type of thing. I feel like as far as love goes, if you're, you know, you need to slow down. You need to take a time out to reflect before you let people in. Don't rush into things because you're lonely, okay? Don't let loneliness get you into situations that you end up fighting with, you know, that cause, you know, where there's competitors. I mean, look at the look on this person's face. It's kind of angry. So I feel like there's some anger in there that you still need to heal from, because this is lack of healing. I feel like you're playing with some people. There's people playing with you. There's definitely a player energy here. Player, 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 okay? So I feel like there's somebody around you that, or in your energy, that, I don't know if this person has made you bitter or made you upset. I feel like you are struggling right now, and I do apologize. You know, I love Sagittarius. I really, really do. I feel like you need to ground yourself. I feel like you are growing impatient, and I feel like you're on the defensive. I feel like you need to find balance. I feel like you need to stop engaging with players. I feel like you need to not let your loneliness drive you into the arms of one-night stands and people that don't have any staying power. There's an obnoxious energy here. Now, some of you may have somebody in that comes in that is absolutely obnoxious. This person has a lot of people involved. They're very unbalanced. They're highly competitive. They like to fight. And it's interesting because we are a mirror, okay? So I don't know if that's what you're drawing in. We are a mirror to, you know, we attract typically who we are or who we need to learn from. So I feel like you need to move very, very slow. If anybody is coming at you hard and heavy, that is a red flag. It is extremely a red flag. So I think that you really need to take it. I mean, we have timeout needed. They're mirroring each other. It's interesting that I mentioned the mirrors. A timeout is needed. I don't, as far as if you're single, I feel like you need to take a time out. I feel like you need to take a time out. I think that you need to ground yourself. You need to focus on your money. You need to focus on your stability. You need to stop engaging with everybody, okay? I think that you're still healing from a loss, and I think that there's also somebody around you that is maybe they can see that you're on edge, and they're poking you because they know that it's almost like you're trying to skip the healing process. I feel like if you can take a time out to reflect and bring balance back to your life and heal, you know, and I mean, do you want to continue to fight for the rest of your life? I mean, it looks like this is fight. This is not very wise. It's not very awakened. You may be feeling lonely, but this is bitterness. And if you are a woman watching this, I feel like you need to take a time out to heal and break free from your own demons, your own toxic traits, and, you know, not rush into anything. You know, you got to heal from the bitterness of whoever it is that you're still attached to mentally, okay? I think that you get yourself engaged with players because wanting to be in a hurry. I think there's a one-night stand here, or there's somebody that you need to protect yourself from. I feel like, and I think that's where you're at anyway. I think you're in protective mode. I feel like you've been hurt very, very, very badly, and you're on the defensive. I feel like you are definitely on the defensive. I think that you need to. I think there's somebody here that could come in. They could come in extremely fast, or you're going after them extremely fast. I feel like there's probably still an ex involved, or there's a mother involved, or there's a bitch involved somewhere that, you know, you're going to end up fighting with. I just got to be honest, okay? And I think that for some of you, you need to take a time out to really refocus on your value. Focus on your value, okay? Focus on who you are. Don't play. Don't engage in any toxic behavior, okay? Or sex without love, because that's what this looks like to me. You know, I think there's lust here, and I think there's a lot of it. And I think that, and it's lust that, you know, it's like trying to fill a void, a loneliness void, where, you know, you could be facing some opposition because you may not know that I feel like there's another person involved, okay? I'm sorry about that. I thought that I had that on mute. there, for some of you, this could be somebody completely that, you know, that is in your energy, that is focused on their money, they're focused on their stability, they're focused on their home, they're focused on their children, because they've been in a toxic bond, a toxic partnership where somebody left them high and dry, okay, and they're bitter, they're cold. So that you could be on the outside, you're focused on your stability, you have a lot to offer, and there's somebody here that, you know, could be pushing you away. That could be the case as well. We definitely have a defensive energy here, right around the corner. I mean, that's right around the corner. That Seven of Wands. So that's a challenge. It's opposition. It's a tough position, being in a tough position. The Knight of Wands reverse is an actual individual. Now, it could be you, could be somebody else that is obnoxious, loud, boastful, egotistical, not very enlightened, not very spiritual, not very awakened, you know. So there is somebody here that doesn't have any staying power. They're just looking for one thing. So I think that you need to be very careful of that. Focus on your stability. If somebody sees that for some of you, you just may be exhausted or you're tired, be careful of illness. Be careful of, you know, this could be like a disease that comes from one night stands. Okay, so just be careful for there definitely could be disease. You really want to protect yourself. Make sure that you are protecting yourself, okay? You may need to protect yourself, okay? It feels like there is somebody here that is toxic, okay? Extremely toxic. I think that you already know this person. I think that you've conversed with this person. This person is absolutely a player. I feel like you need to hold on to your value. Maybe you need to be patient and you need to wait and you still need to heal from something. Typically, when we jump into something without thinking, we act without thinking, especially a partnership, it's because we're hurting, okay? And we're looking to fill a void. So I feel like that's what this is. I feel like right now you're breaking free. You're still breaking free from a toxic situation. There's a need to slow down. There's a need to take a break. There's a need to re-identify. There's a need to go within. That's what I feel. I feel like you really need to take a time out and slow down, because being on the defensive, I mean, and being loud and boastful and trying to get others' attention, is that all that brings is negative attention. And I know there's a lot of you that are very laid back and grounded. I mean, I have a best friend from years ago. She was one of my best friends, and it's funny because I've thought about her a lot lately. She was like my most, and she was a Sagittarius, loyal friend that I have ever had. So I know that you're loyal, and she's laid back. She's a lot of fun, you know, and she was the most loyal friend I ever had. And she really was. Or she is. But anyhow, there's a need to, and this is loyalty. The Queen of Pentacles is loyalty. But there's a need for balance. There's a need to, I think you need to focus on your money. You need to focus on your stability. You need to focus on breaking free from unhealthy behaviors, whether it's drugs, alcohol, spending, you know, and jumping into things, right? I don't think that this is about jumping into a partnership. I feel like it's about breaking free from a toxic partnership, completely breaking free. Well, if you're single and you're watching this and you're looking for love, I feel like, you know, you need to be careful for being taken advantage of because of vulnerability. Anyhow, what do we have for Sagittarius? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, this one looks so bitter, and this one does too. Maybe you're committing to yourself so that you can get yourself prepared. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. On top of the Devil card, reversed. This is a shift, but this is breaking free from a toxic bond that you have been attached to. This is like slavery in the past. Sagittarius. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You are going to be caught off guard. There could be someone from your past that is returning. It will not last. This is a codependency. It is addiction. It is a trauma bond. And this may all be in your head. It could definitely be in your head. You know, that you're going to reconcile with somebody that causes you so much chaos and upheaval. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You need to take a time. I feel like you need to take time to heal from a codependent partnership. There could be a conversation with someone from your past after you've taken a long time out. Just saying, there could be. There could be. You will be caught off guard by something. You're completely unaware of this. I think that you need to be careful for some, and maybe this is you. This is not a good person, put it that way. I mean, I don't know if it's you or not, but I know that you can be bitter. I mean, Sagittariuses can be a force to be reckoned with, especially when they've been burned. This is a woman that has been scorned. So anyway, Sagittarius, someone from your past is returning to your life. You may be caught off guard. You may be on the defensive, okay? This could be a trauma bond. I guess my best advice is to focus on your value. Think about your value. This will be that's an imbalance. And maybe you've overcommitted to this. Maybe you're truly, truly committed to this and you need to really think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Good luck.